Let's look at this question. This question is about transformation of graphs. Now, my strategy is whenever you have a question that has a diagram in it, instead of reading the question, first scan the question. This question has this diagram in it. This diagram shows a graph y is equals to fx, and there is a dotted graph. What else to note? I'll note the y coordinate, this is 1 and 2, and I'll note the y coordinates over here, which is 3 and 6. Second thing I'll note is that this particular point is now over here. Now it's time to read the question and underline it. Of course, in the examination, you cannot use a highlighter, but you can, of course, underline it with a pencil. In the diagram, the graph of y is equals to fx is shown with solid lines. The graph with the broken lines is a transformation of this particular graph. What are you supposed to do? Describe fully, that means in detail, two single transformation of y equals to fx that have been combined to give the resulting transformation. Now, the first thing that I notice is that this graph was like this, and this graph is more steeper. Now, the rule is something about the steepness. When a graph becomes steeper along the y-axis, that means it's a case of stretching along y-axis. How can I double check? The y coordinate 1 became 3. So y coordinate 1 became 3. The y coordinate 2 became 6. That means it's being multiplied by a factor of 3, multiplied by a factor of 3. So technically this is a stretch along y-axis, and the stretch factor is 3. That is the first thing that I've noticed. Now, if I were to use an eraser and I would erase all these things, that is why in your diagram, in the exam, all while preparing for the exam, always use a pencil on the diagram. So now what is happening is that this particular dot is being moved 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit, and 4 units to the right. Now, someone can also say it's being moved up 2 units. But that is not the case, because that upward movement is because of stretching. If the graph were to remain the same like this, then I would say it would be a horizontal shift and a vertical translation. That is the confusing part. So now it's only a movement of 4 units to the right. So since it's a movement of 4 units to the right, what would I say? It's a horizontal shift. So the second information is it's a horizontal shift of 4 units to the right. As such, you don't need to write any vector. If you write 4 units to the right, that is more than enough. So now what they have done is that it's a horizontal shift as well as it's a stretch. Now for another 2 marks, what is it asking? State in terms of y, f and x. The original one is y is equals to fx, the equation of the graph with the broken lines. First of all, there is a horizontal shift of 4 units to the right. Therefore, I'll write x minus 4. When there is a negative sign written, negative sign means a movement to the right, and that makes perfectly sense. Similarly, there is a stretch factor of 3. So this is the stretch factor along y-axis, and this is a horizontal shift to the right. So that's how the equation of the transformed graph is written in terms of y and f and x.